This is the answer key for the final course activity. Let's use the acronym LIST to help us fix our page here. Let's focus on creating descriptive links. I'll scroll down the page. I see a very long URL for the Zoom room. I am going to highlight the link and cut it. Next, I will type Zoom room. Highlight that text. Then I will use Command+K or Control+K to create an accessible external link. I will paste the URL in that URL section. For title, I will write Use for Class Meetings. For target, I will use New Window. Select OK to save your work. A dialog box will appear stating the URL you entered seems to be an external link. Do you want to add the required HTTP, etc.? Select OK. The next link is also undescriptive. Based on the URL, I can see that it leads to a resource on classroom etiquette. I am going to weave that hyperlink into the introductory sentence, read about classroom etiquette. First, I will cut the URL. I will use the phrase classroom etiquette as my descriptive link. I'll highlight that phrase, use Command+K or Control+K. The Insert Link dialog box will appear. In the URL section, I will paste my link. Under Title, I will write Class Etiquette Tips because I know this article has a list of tips. Under Target, select New Window. Select OK. We finished all the links on the page. Now, next on the acronym list is images. I have only one image, which is decorative. First, I'll select the image. Then in the Rich Content Editor, select Embed Image. The Insert Edit Image dialog box will appear. Under Attributes, I will check Decorative Image. Then select Update. Next in the list acronym is S, which stands for Structure. Structure consists of heading styles and list styles. Let's address list first. My first group list is under Required Course Materials. I will highlight the list and in the Rich Content Editor use the bullet list because there is no particular order. I will remove the dashes. In the table, I see a bullet list, but they're not formatted as true list styles in Canvas. I will need to highlight each of the group texts and apply the bullet list. Then I'll remove the copied over bullets. The second part to structure is applying headers. I'll place my cursor at the first heading, Writing Composition, and note that it is not formatted correctly as the Rich Content Editor tells me it is styled as a paragraph. It just looks like a header too. To remove formatting, I'm going to highlight the text and select Paragraph in the drop-down menu. I will then apply Header 2 in the same drop-down menu. The next header is Course Number Section Registration ID. I will place my cursor at this header, and I'll notice that it is the same situation as the previous header. It's with large text to appear like a heading. I'll apply Header 2. Next is Instructor Information. The Rich Content Editor shows it's a Header 2. I agree. Name, email, cell phone, Zoom room, and office hour titles. Details are styled as H4. I am going to style these as paragraph as this information belongs under the Instructor Information section. The next header is Required Course Materials. I will apply this as Header 2. I am going to remove the bold from the Required Course Materials to keep all of my Header 2 styles consistent throughout the page. Next header is grading as a header 3. I think of the header 2s as brand new topics. It is independent of the previous topic, required course materials. I will apply header 2. Next is course outline, which just looks like a heading. I will apply header 2. Student Code of Conduct is correctly formatted as H3. It is a subtopic of course outline. That's all for headings. Let's use the Canvas Accessibility Checker to help us create an accessible table, which is the last of the acronym list T. T is for table. In the Rich Content Editor, I'll select the Accessibility Checker. I will write the caption for this table, Class Meeting Details. Select Apply. Next, I'll set the table header to header row. Select Apply. For the next table, which looks like an assignment schedule, I am going to use the title above it, Calendar, Assignments, and Exams, as the caption. I'm going to highlight, cut, and paste into the Accessibility Checker Add a Caption section. Select Apply. Finally, I'll set the table header as header row. Select Apply. This walkthrough created descriptive links, set an image as decorative, applied list and heading styles, and created accessible tables. Thanks for watching.